This is Josh with Yeah Buddy Garage, and you're watching AMD Garage.
We're here at Sweet Patina. We got Blake, and I've got some Sweet Patina TKO hand wipes because I've slathered my face up with sunscreen because it's going to be a hot day with 0 clouds. C10 Nationals, man. How you guys doing?
Doing good, man. Excited to be here. We had a couple rainy shows in the last couple weeks, so we're just excited to have good weather and be next to all you guys.
These smell good.
Oh yeah, the TKO wipes are awesome.
So I've had 4 cups of coffee, so I'm a little pinned right now. But I wanted to come and talk to you about a bunch of different things. I've seen some YouTubers use the Sweet Skeet spray. That's something that I need some good penetrating oil for my shop and for the projects I've got going on. So I'm looking forward to using that. Tell me a little bit about that product.
So our Skeet freezing penetrating lubricant, it's a freezing penetrant. So as you're using this product, you're actually shrinking the bolt or the nut as you're spraying it. So that's going to help you loosen up the bolt, or help you lubricate the bolt to where you can loosen it without distorting the metal or pulling out the blowtorch and distorting the metal all around it.
Yeah.
You can actually, a lot of times if you have some bolts you're wanting to reuse, you can even take them out and you can reuse those. So I know a lot of people in the vintage tractor world, it's hard to get a lot of those nuts and bolts and stuff.
Because they've been there for 50 years,
yeah,
right?
all original.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's the freezing penetrating lubricant. The product will stay lubricated after you use it. What I liked most about this product was when you're spraying it, it sizzles and it kind of stays concentrated. So it's not like you're spraying the metal panel and then it's just splattering all over the place and getting all over your firewalls or whatever. So we like the freezing penetrated lubricant because it dances and sizzles for you, for one. That's pretty cool. Anytime you can spray something and watch it dance for you. And then on top of that, it works really well and it stays concentrated. So that's the biggest things on this.
Well, it's super important too, and very cool that you guys come from a bodywork and restoration, collision repair background, because that's my wheelhouse too. And you don't want to just be randomly spraying some silicone-based or some oil-based penetrant in the shop. So this is nice that it stays local. But on that note, I had no idea that your product line was this diverse. How long have you guys been a company? How long have you been Sweet Patina?
So Sweet Patina was actually created by my 3-year-old daughter. She named my 57 wagon Sweet Patina simply by asking me, like a 3-year-old, is it Mean Patina or Sweet Patina? And I said, it's Sweet Patina. And that's where the name came in with the 57 wagon. And then it just kind of blossomed into what you see now, and it's taken on a life of itself. But we carry a full line of cleaning products now, all the way to our Patina Care products that are super popular. We sell it in 5 different countries now. We have all of our rust preventative coatings, everything from chassis coatings, floor plan coatings, to the N1 textured coatings. It's going to be more like a bed liner type coating.
Right.
We have it in an aerosol version for undercoat. The N1 coating comes in black, white, and tintable, and then we go all the way up to the companies that we are partnered with as far as Vintage Pro for your paint products. So vintage, your satin blacks, matte blacks, your clear coats, satin, matte, and gloss. And then we've also, now we're even selling Ace of Shades paint, which is a full line of metallics, pearls, and candies. So we can help you go from the rust on the bottom of your frame all the way to the full-blown candy paints.
So I love it, man. And what's the coolest thing is I'm looking at your dad over there behind the counter. This is a family operation. You just said your daughter named the company. That's kind of the American dream, pal. I mean, that's kind of it right here. So it's really cool to see you guys expanding, see you meeting the market where it needs to be with new products coming in all the time. Again, I watched you on YouTube on somebody else's channel talking about the polish that you have. So I just want to say congrats, man, for being aware enough in the industry, not only to be here at shows like the C10 Nationals, but also to meet your customer base where they are. It's pretty important. So how do people find you online?
So we have our social medias. It's The Sweet Patina on Instagram. We have a pretty big following there, and then we also do Facebook. On YouTube, you can find us on Sweet Patina. I haven't got as good as you guys with all that yet, but anyway, that's coming, so hang with me there.
It's a process, right?
And then we have sweetpatina.com. We also have, like I said, we have distributors in 5 different countries now, and we have several guys that are promoting our products on their website. So, United by Truck, Simple C10, several guys like that where you can go online and you can order from their website too. So.
Very good, man. Well, Blake, it's great to finally meet you in person. Thanks for showing us around here. I'm looking forward to trying some of this stuff out at my place. So again, thanks for having an excellent product line. And you are watching AMD Garage, right?
See you guys.
This is Rick with SQRBDY, and you're watching AMD Garage.
Hey, we got Anthony with GSI and his significant other, Ashley.
This is a 65 C10.
Yeah.
We got an LS1 out of a GTO.
Yeah.
I got that because it came with the T56 transmission.
Right.
So I wanted to get that package. And I kind of wanted to do, it's basically stock. Like there's nothing done to it. And we kind of were like, we want to show that you can kind of build a truck with a takeout motor, which everybody does, but I mean, you can still go have fun and be somewhat competitive with stock motor, you know what I mean? Like you don't have to do a lot of crazy stuff.
Have you done a cam swap or anything like that?
No, it's stock.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, so all we did, me and my buddy Chris, we changed the timing chain, oil pump, we kind of freshened
Just
some stuff up.
the
And I was like-
reliability
he's
stuff.
like, well, why don't we do a cam right now? And I'm like, well, let's just wait on that and we'll do that later.
Yeah.
So that way we can kind of show how it performs. That's a Holley front runner.
Yeah.
On our YouTube, we kind of had, and my buddy makes fun of me, we had changed the alternator and I like did it the hard way and he's like, you could do it way faster and easier. So I was like, all right, whatever, dude.
We learned something now for next time, but we did document our struggles. So.
Right.
Yeah, so, and all we did was we Cerakoted the engine. Like I said, nothing too crazy.
Yep.
It's all factory parts, and so what is like 430 horsepower maybe, I think?
Something like that, yeah, for sure. You open up the back end, you got nice long tube headers on it, and yeah, so it's all about balance. And you're right, you don't want to overpower the front end of this thing, otherwise it gets stupid on the autocross course.
Yeah, absolutely.
So your chassis obviously is set up to handle, right?
Yep, so it's our chassis, and then we did a lot of new sheet metal panels. I think we got bed sides from you guys.
Yeah.
I got the front header board from Marquet, the tailgate from Marquet, and stuff like that. And then I made some of these other components, and then, yeah, so we just kind of have fun with it.
Yeah. Well, it looks great. And you're going to do what? The big back window conversion, is that right?
Yeah, so we talked about doing the big back window conversion.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, which you can do it out of the AMD catalog. Hello, if you got a 60, what, 3, 4, 5, 6?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it should be pretty easy. So we're gonna, like we said, I think we're gonna pop the top of the hood off, or the top of the cab off to do it, and then Jason's kind of instructed me, because I'm not really super great with sheet metal. My stuff is like more like the thicker metal and stuff like that.
Well, you know, you got guys on YouTube that can coach you through stuff, and what I always tell people is that you can always put metal back.
Oh, absolutely.
It's not like a woodworking project. You cut too much off, you're kind of foobar. But with the sheet metal thing, if you find your spot weld, you can, so just tread carefully. You'll get it done, man. You can do this, you can do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
315 square, right?
315s all the way around, squared up. We did a little bit more of a flat offset, so it's really positive, I believe, on the front, and then we kind of did a little bit different offset on the back.
So really beefy components. Everything looks all business, fully adjustable, right?
Yeah. So everything's adjustable, and our chassis are fully boxed, all 3/16 steel.
Yeah.
It's super strong. I mean, they're a little bit heavier than maybe some other manufacturers out there, but it's stiff and it's strong. And it's safe, you know what I mean?
I love the fact that you didn't cover up any of the welds. It all looks like stacks of dimes. So obviously, your crew, your manufacturing process is very, very well controlled, right? Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, all the guys that work for us take a lot of pride in doing everything that we do. My son actually is one of the welders. He actually puts all the chassis together now.
Yeah.
So, he started, I think, welding when he was probably 16 in the garage at the house and stuff like that, and just really perfected where he's at. He's about to turn 20 this month, so he's he's come a long way in a lot of the stuff, and we're constantly trying to teach him a little bit more. We're trying to get him to do school stuff. So Hayden, if you're watching this, we're trying to push you to do that.
Yeah. I think it's cool that you do your own fuel delivery system also.
We did that from the beginning. I mean, our roots start in manufacturing. I mean, we were a machine shop, and we still are a machine shop.
Yeah.
We started in 2000. So when we make some of those components, you know, we make all that stuff, like the fuel hat and everything like that. So all the components inside there are all machined.
Yeah.
And we make those in-house. Our Watts link and everything like that's machined in-house.
Yeah.
And a lot of our steering components and all that stuff we make.
Yeah.
Because that's what I started doing when I was 14 years old.
Yeah.
Is machining parts. So.
Yeah. So how do people find you on the socials? Obviously,
GSI Machine and Fabrication on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. We do have a TikTok. We're not really super huge on it, but yeah, I mean any of that stuff, and then our website gsimfab.com. So that's where you can get all of our stuff, and then just hit us up.
Well, I heard a good buddy's got one of your chassis on the way, so I can't wait to see that.
Yep.
And
building one.
Yeah. Well, thanks for showing us around, man.
Not a problem.
Yeah.
Thanks, dude.
You bet. See you. Hey, if you're going to Dino's Get Down in November in Arizona and you're working on a square body truck, guess what? Auto Metal Direct is giving away the square body cab. Not kidding. You got to be on site to register and bring a trailer because you got to take it with you when you go. But you're never going to find a giveaway as cool as this complete square body cab. Dino's Get Down. Be there. Show up.